Yeah, this is just one of 4 congressional offices for Betsy Markey here in Colorado, which she says fights for her constituents every single day, getting money from the federal government that either they are owed or trying to take from Colorado businesses, seniors, and families.
Serving the people of the district is really the most important things that we do.
Representative Markey says the cases she and her staff have worked on as part of this $2 million involve situations where Coloradans were unable to cut through bureaucratic red tape and get the money that was owed to them from federal agencies.
We get lots of calls from veterans who are waiting to get their veterans benefits. We hear a lot from seniors who haven't received their Social Security check or their disability payment. We work with people who have heard from the IRS that they are owed erroneously back taxes.
Markey says the work a congressional office does for individual Coloradans receives relatively little publicity, but it makes a big difference. Markey's team has closed 1,977 cases so far.
To make phone calls to the heads of those agencies and say, hey, listen, my constituent has been waiting X number of months for you guys to process this case and write him a check, and what's the problem here?
Markey says there were also cases where the government was trying to take money from folks as well. One of the bigger cases that was resolved involved property owners in Red Feather Lakes.
Under the assumption that this was private property that they were purchasing. Years later, the federal government comes back and say, hey, guess what? Part of your property is on our land, and you need to pay us. And so we were able to get that rectified.
Now, Markey, who previously worked for then-Senator Ken Salazar, says the amount of cases that she's seen here in the last year is extremely high in comparison to other congressional offices. She says she will make these, and does make these, cases her priority. Reporting in Fort Collins, Tom Livingston, Northern Colorado 5.